If you're looking for a great power mop vacuum combo, I highly recommend the Bissell Crosswave Omniforce because this vacuum uses battery power, so it's super mobile and easy to get around your house. It's got a roller brush on the front, and then on the back there's the water tank, so you fill this with water and cleaning solution, and then on the front it has a separate tank for collecting the dirty water or any dirt or grime while you clean. What's nice about this vacuum is you can actually mop and vacuum with it at the same time, or if you just want to vacuum, you don't even have to put water in it. But there's a couple buttons on the front of it. It was a little bit confusing at first, but you have a power button to turn the vacuum on, and then you have a water button, and whenever you press the water droplet button, it'll start to feed water in as you go. There's even a display on the front of the vacuum too, so it'll show you how much water you have left, and it'll alert you if you're out and if you need to stop and refill it. And then on the top, there's the turbo button. A lot of times when I use this, I just leave the turbo mode on the whole time because it works a little bit better than using it without. I had no issues with using this to clean up any messes on the floor, whether it was food, dirt, grime, mud, stuff that's caked on or dried onto the floor. This vacuum does a really good job because it's so portable and easy to use, so you can get it anywhere you want and you can just keep going over a spot multiple times if you are having issues with it. Probably the biggest inconvenience of this vacuum is the fact that every time you're done with it, you do need to clean it out. So there's a cleaning cycle button on the front of it. You put it on the dock that's included and it just revs it a bunch. Make sure there's still water in it. So it'll clean out the brush. Then you actually need to remove the brush from the front, take the water tank out and empty it all as well whenever you go to store it. That way you don't get any funk built up in it. One other really nice feature, when you pull off the front, there's a filter on the dirty tank and you can pop that out. And then there's actually this little screen that you can use to pull out any hair or any other larger items so it separates it from the rest of the water. I recommend dumping out the dirty water either outside or just flush it down the toilet or the sink. One of my favorite things about the Omniforce is the fact that it has two separate water tanks. So there's the tank on the back that has the clean water, and then whenever it's done cleaning your floor, all the dirty water or dirt and grime you clean up is just going to go into the front water tank, so you never have to worry about the dirty water touching your floor. Bissell advertises a battery life of about 30 minutes, which I found to be pretty accurate even when using it in the power mop mode and with the turbo enabled. I never ran out of battery when I was cleaning my whole house with this. Bissell also includes a small sample of their cleaning solution in the box, but if you use the amount they recommend, you will go through it really fast. So you're definitely going to need to stock up on more of the cleaning solution, and you also might not find it necessary to use quite as much as they recommend. There's a fill line on the back of the water tank that shows how much they recommend, but using less is totally fine too. A couple other things to note about the vacuum: it does have a swivel base on it as well. It's very maneuverable, easy to get around. I find that it does the best if you're able to follow the grain of your floors. Then it's going to do a really great job at shining your floors up and cleaning any messes up. So I highly recommend the Bissell Crosswave Omniforce because it's super portable, convenient to use, and it's really fast to both mop and vacuum your floors at the same time.